Ever found yourself needing to cover a small expense before your paycheck arrives and considered using a cash advance app like Earnin? It can be a lifesaver in a pinch, but what happens when you need to move that money out of Earnin and into your regular bank account or another platform? That's exactly what we're tackling today. We're going to break down how to transfer money from Earnin, step by step, so you can manage your finances with ease. Now, Earnin is designed primarily for accessing your earned wages early, not necessarily for long-term storage or transferring large sums. Think of it as bridging the gap between paychecks, not a full-fledged banking service. Because of this, direct transfers out of Earnin aren't as straightforward as they might be with a traditional bank. They don't offer a feature to directly send money to another bank account in the way you might expect. So, how do you get your Earnin funds into your regular account? The most common and essentially the only practical method is through the natural flow of how Earnin works. Remember, Earnin connects to your bank account and verifies your employment and pay schedule. When you take an instant or lightning speed cash out, Earnin debits the amount you borrow, plus any tips you choose to give, from your next paycheck. This means the money you access through Earnin is already earmarked to be repaid from your upcoming earnings. Therefore, the way to transfer the money is simply to let this repayment process happen. Let's say you take a $100 cash out from Earnin. When your paycheck is deposited, Earnin will automatically collect that $100 plus any tip from your account. This effectively returns the funds to your regular bank account. You've essentially moved the money by letting the system do its job. Now, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, ensure you have sufficient funds in your bank account on your payday to cover the repayment to Earnin. Bouncing a payment can lead to fees from both your bank and Earnin and can negatively impact your eligibility for future advances. It's crucial to be mindful of your pay schedule and the amount you've borrowed. Second, be aware of Earnin's limits. They typically start with a smaller borrowing limit and gradually increase it as you use the app responsibly. Don't rely on Earnin for large sums of money or as a substitute for a savings account. It's designed for short-term, small-dollar needs. Third, consider the cost. While Earnin doesn't charge mandatory fees or interest, they do encourage tipping. While tipping is optional, many users feel obligated to give something back for the service. These tips can add up over time, so factor them into your overall cost of using Earnin. It's essential to be aware of how much you're spending on tips to make sure you're using the service responsibly and that it truly benefits your financial situation. Finally, if you have any questions or encounter any issues with repayments, contact Earnin's customer support directly. They are the best resource for specific questions about your account and can help you troubleshoot any problems you might face. They can also clarify any details about their policies or procedures that you might be unsure about. So, to recap, you don't directly transfer money out of Earnin. Instead, you access your earned wages early, and then Earnin automatically recoups those funds from your next paycheck. This effectively moves the money back into your bank account. Just remember to be mindful of your repayment dates, your bank balance, and the optional tipping feature. With said, thanks for watching, and until next time.